guinea pig!
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. Y'all, today I'm making a special video for a special person. I was going to make these and send them to him, and I wasn't going to make a video. It was just going to be something I sent. And he asked if he could sponsor the video, and he did. He's paying the shipping.
He did.
He's paying the shipping. He bought some of the ingredients, and so Alvin Lewis, I thank you. You did not have to do that. I was going to send you the cookies, but since you requested chocolate chips in the cookies,
Alvin!
and you asked to sponsor the video, I'm doing it. Normally I wouldn't do anything with chocolate because Piggy is allergic to chocolate. He can be around it as long as he's not eating it, and as long as he's not in the room with it when it's baking or cooking. The fumes from the cooking is what gets to him. So we're going to open doors. We're going to keep him out of the kitchen while it's baking, and we're going to see how it works.
Now y'all know why it's going to be even extra special.
Yeah. So, y'all, I'm calling this Alvin Lewis's Cowboy Cookies My Way. Now, he liked the idea of the Cowboy Cookies when I made them a year or so ago. And the original recipe for the Cowboy Cookies called for chocolate chips, and I substituted walnuts. Well, Alvin told me I could put walnuts or nuts in them if I wanted to. So I'm making them special for him, and I'm going to do a mixture of chocolate chips and walnuts. Now I'll go over the list of the ingredients and what I'm using instead, and then we'll get to making the cookies. Now when I get to mixing it up, I'm just going to do the hyperlapse, time-lapse, whatever, and put it all together. That way y'all don't have to listen to me ramble on. But it calls for 1 cup of butter shortening, and I'm using half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick, and a half a cup of lard. You can use whatever you want to use. I mean, that's up to you. Calls for 1 cup of brown sugar and 1 cup of granulated sugar, and I have that right here. Calls for 2 eggs. I have that here. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, which I have here. It calls for 1 teaspoon of baking soda, which I have right here. Half a teaspoon of salt, which I have right there, and a teaspoon of vanilla, and I got that right there. It calls for 2 cups of, it says rolled oats. I've got old-fashioned oats. That's what I'm using is old-fashioned, but it called for rolled oats. And it calls for a half a cup of, well, it calls for, quote, quote, unquote, 1 cup of chocolate chips. So I'm using a half a cup of mini chocolate chips and a half a cup of chopped walnuts. Okay? And what it says to do, and y'all, what I'm going to do is at the end of this video, I'm going to list the recipe and the directions, okay? I might start doing that on all my videos, depending on how long they are. But the quicker videos, I think I'm going to start doing that, just putting the ingredients and the recipe directions at the end of the video. Okay, it says to cream together the butter and lard, the sugar, the brown sugar, and the eggs. So that's what I'm going to do first when I get started. And then you combine or sift together the flour, the soda, and the salt. And I'll do that. I'll just add those to this and stir it together. And then gradually add that dry ingredient to the cream mixture. And then you'll add the oats, the vanilla, the chocolate chips and walnuts to that to the cookie batter. And I'm just going to use the mixture. You can fold them in or you can mix them in anyway. And then you drop them by tablespoonfuls or cookie dropper onto a, I said a parchment lined cookie sheet. It's just an ungreased cookie sheet, but I'm using a parchment lined one, okay? And then in a 350 degree preheated oven, you bake them until they're lightly browned, which is about 15 minutes. So I'm giving all that so that I can get started on making the cookies. And we're going to do the time lapse on putting everything together. Okay, or hyperlapse or whatever it's called. It may take a minute. It might take less on this. I don't know how long it's going to take. But we're going to get it put together so we can get Alvin Lewis some cookies.
Yeah, because he made it plain by his actions that he wants them cookies.
And I hope to get them in the mail to him in the next couple of days. All right. Let Piggy put it on hyperlapse, and I'll start putting the butter and stuff in here to get it creamed together.
All right, here we go. All right.
All right, y'all. Doing that hyper stuff, I don't think y'all gonna have to see very much because it'll go by in no time. But we got the cookies mixed up.
Yeah, they all confused.
Yeah. I got it all put it in there. I got the cookies all mixed up and confused together, and then we're gonna get ready to put them on the pans, and I'll put them in the oven. And yes, I'm cleaning off my scraper here because Piggy can't clean this scraper
That's
for
one
me.
I ain't gonna lick. But don't worry, Evan. That chocolate is like holy water and sunshine to a vampire to me. I ain't gonna touch it.
That's why I'm trying to make sure I have as much off of here as possible before I hand this over to him to wash. Because just washing ain't gonna hurt, but here you go, Piggy. Towel up behind me there. Right. And I'll probably get about 12 cookies per sheet, something like that. And y'all, this is probably a very short video. I'm sorry about that, but you know what? At least it's a video, right?
It's a video, and Alvin's gonna get him some homemade cowboy style cookies.
Yep. And I might put, instead of putting the recipe at the end, I might put it in between. I don't know. I'll figure out how I'm going to do this.
Do what?
How I'm going to put the ingredients list and stuff in there.
You want me to hyperlapse you putting the...
No, we're fine on this. I'm just going to do this one right now and then put it in the oven, and then we'll take a break while I finish up the cookies, and then we'll be back. And y'all, I'm going to be nice. I ain't going to eat but one of these for the taste test. Because I'm going to send all these cookies to Alvin Lewis out in Nevada.
That is where he's from.
I'm pretty sure that's where he's from, is Nevada. If not, well, you know what? I ain't saying where he's from.
Do what?
I said if he's not from Nevada, I'm not going to say where he's from.
He's out in the southwest somewhere.
Southwest, west, wherever. But yeah. Alvin's a pretty good fellow, y'all. Me and Piggy like to tease him when he comes into our lives with the
Alvin!
And I do Simon Theodore. Yeah, you know. Alvin. He's good natured about it. He really is. And y'all, Alvin Lewis is a hoot. He is. And I'll get me another if I need it, Piggy. He is an avid supporter of so many channels. When I say supporter, I'm not talking monetarily. I'm talking he watches the videos, he comments on the videos, he likes the videos, he shares the videos. And
do all that good stuff that really helps the channel out.
He is. And I just think the world of him. I've never met the man other than through YouTube and through live streams and everything. But I have respect for him. He's good. He's a good man.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I'll tell you, like I was telling you earlier, I know he's a good man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a man that knows value for value.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I need to know. His actions that prompted this video being made shows that he's a man that understands that value.
All right, y'all. I did get 12 cookies on there. I'm hoping they don't run together. Let me see how these do. I'm going to put these out. Because it says, it didn't say in there, but I'm pretty sure it's like all other cookies. You just kind of place them about 1.5 to 2 inches apart and let them kind of cook down. But like I said, this video is sponsored by Alvin Lewis. And I'm not talking product placement sponsored. I'm just saying he asked if he could sponsor this video. And by providing for postage and buying some of the ingredients on that, that is how he is sponsoring the video.
Yep.
So I'm going to pop these in the oven. I'm going to finish up, load up the rest of these trays with this cookie stuff. Piggy's going to head to
I'm going to scram.
he's going to head to the other room in there. I'm going to open the back door while the cookies are baking. That way the smell can hopefully go out the back door and not affect him too badly.
I'm gonna finish these last few dishes, drying them.
Okay.
Before I do, but I will be doing an ham scrape because
the
fumes off of that can affect me just as well as consuming.
Well, I'll tell you what, Piggy, you go in there. I'll finish drying the dishes and putting them up. There's not that many over there.
There ain't but 2 left. I can have them done in a second.
Okay. Well, we will see y'all when we come back, and I'll show you what the cookies look like. Well, y'all, I hope this is recording. The Piggy's outside. I've got some of the cookies here. Some more of the cookies here. I've got them bagged up. They've cooled off enough of that. Charlie's going off. And I have 8 cookies left out. These were the last 8 that come out of the oven, so they're still just touch warm. Wound up with 12 and 12, 24 and 15 is 39. And 8, I think, is 47. So, Alvin will be getting 46 of these. I'm going to eat 1. And I'm just going to grab this one right here.
They safe from me.
Yeah, they're safe from the Piggy. He don't get none. But we've got the back door and the front door open so that the breeze can take all the smell outside and clear it out so the Piggy will be able to stay in the house. It hadn't made him sick yet, but it's made him a little lightheaded. So, we're having to do what we can, but y'all, it's well worth it.
Well
all right.
worth it. Well, come on out there, old lady.
Oh, yeah. Alvin, when you get these, I hope you like them because they're good. They really are. I'm not big on chocolate chip cookies, but these are actually pretty good. I knew they were good without the chocolate chips, but I did use the mini chocolate chips, and these are really good. So, Alvin, again, thank you very much for sponsoring the video. I will get these out for you. Today is Wednesday, the 21st. I will try to have them out by Friday because I'm going to put these in the freezer and let them freeze for a day so that I can vacuum seal them without breaking them all up. So I'll try to get them sent out Friday or Saturday at the latest. So you should have them by the first part of next week.
Alvin can now say he drove the Piggy out the house.
Yeah. Alvin drove Piggy out of the basement, yeah. He might be driving him back to the basement, we don't know. But thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a great day. And we'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Work, bye, boy.